What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about if LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga will be at the Game Awards 2021, the third and possibly final WB game thing that I've done. I've covered Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, and now LEGO Star Wars. Really, those are the three pillars of anything when we talk about, where are these missing games in the industry. I think a lot of people go to these three for WB games. So, look, I'm actually recording this one after Jeff Keighley has talked about, what to expect from the Game Awards. When I did the videos, I don't even know when all of them go up, but I've done Gotham Knights, I did Hogwarts, I've done a couple others as well that aren't, WB game products, and those were before. So I would say now that we got a little bit more information, I don't know if I feel great about LEGO Star Wars, but I definitely feel great about the quantity, how many of these games we can get in all. I would even say games coming from the same publisher. So to try to cut through this, I don't want to take too much of your time. One of the things I'm always worried about, when we talk about any of these really three WB games, okay? We talk about LEGO Star Wars, Hogwarts Legacy, or Gotham Knights. I always say, well, what about the other one, right? So if we're talking about one, what about the other two? I always think that specifically for these events because it's not very common that you get a onslaught of games from a specific publisher. In fact, from what Jeff Keighley has said, and I still think this is going to be true this year, even though it's maybe going to be a little looser, he's always looked at it as not an event for a singular publisher. He's actually said if he gets a Sony thing, they try to balance it. They try to have a Microsoft thing, a Nintendo thing, and especially because the big ones, those three really, Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, they don't like it when the other ones have too much that they do at these quote-unquote, let's say, neutral shows. You know what I mean? So you have a Game Awards show, and it's supposed to be, a wide range, and all of a sudden, what's the WB game show? Because you got three games from them, and then everybody else only gets, say, one. Then this is just, a speculation. So that's what I've always gathered, and that's what he has said, in the past about how these shows are put together. But this year, he talked about, the biggest, and it's going to have a ton of announcements and a lot of games that we already know about and a lot of games that release in 2022 and 2023. All three of these games fall in that. In fact, all three of them should release in 2022. I would say you also have the fact that Jeff Keighley and LEGO Star Wars have a thing with each other. Now, again, I've said that before too, like Wolf Among Us. He has a big thing with Dragon Age. Dragon Age is a big one. Really, a lot of EA studios or a lot of EA games he seems to have connections with. But sometimes it's jokingly. Sometimes you say it, and it's like, well, it's only been one time. But LEGO Star Wars, this is a thing. This has happened time and time again. Not every time. It doesn't appear at every single Jeff Keighley show, but it kind of appears at most of them. So, it honestly depends on LEGO Star Wars. We don't still know, when it's coming out. But I feel like it would be a good time. Last we heard from it, and honestly, I think it was June, right? It was at the Summer Game Fest is when they announced LEGO Star Wars. They showed the new trailer. They talked about the delay again, or they didn't say anything, actually. They just said that it's delayed in a graphic. That was the last we heard of it. So, it's been half a year. And that means more than just what, those words, just saying them out loud. It's been half a year for them to work on it, for them to figure out a release date plan, for them, all of it. That stuff happens in this amount of time. So I feel like we are at a good point where you can, and same thing for Gotham Knights, same thing. That's why it is going to be disappointing, I do think, if, and maybe it's, maybe I guess it's an entitled mindset, but say we get two of the three. I still feel like I'd be disappointed about the other one, even though, I would say largely we've won. If we leave Game Awards with 2 out of the 3 of Hogwarts, Gotham Knights, LEGO Star Wars, I will be a very, very happy person. You know what I mean? But yet again, I also probably will be disappointed for that third one because it just makes so much sense. I would say, weirdly enough, LEGO Star Wars kind of has the most mystery around it, even though you could argue maybe Hogwarts, but I feel like it's almost LEGO Star Wars because I want to know what in God's good name has happened to that game that's made it get delayed for 2+ years. I want to know what causes a massive delay like that for a LEGO title. That's just, that's what I would like to know. So, for all these videos, and I've gotten better at this, I'd say over time, as I've done this maybe 2 or 3 years at this point, I'm done, giving I'm done saying I expect this to be here or you should expect, because then I just build up expectations and then people get mad at me. So what I will say is I am hoping for like 2 of the 3 to show up. I think Lego Star Wars makes sense, but at the same time, I did say that for the other 2. I think Hogwarts Legacy is almost a lock at this point, by the way. I feel really good about it. So, Gotham Knights, Lego Star Wars, do you have to pick one of them? Can we get both of them? I don't know for sure, but I do definitely want to see it. I think it makes a lot of sense, especially, if it comes out April, May, June, maybe or even around the same time that Gotham Knights comes out. That makes a lot of sense. I think at this point, too, I would like to see like an extended look at this game, by the way. We're not going to get that, at the Game Awards, but I would like to see an extended look. Just give us another trailer, give us a release date, wait a couple months, then we'll see, extended, gameplay on it, and we go from there. So, I don't want to say I'm expecting it there, but I'm definitely hoping it's there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. Again, I've covered quite a few games already. I'm going to be continuing it over the next couple of weeks. We will be co-streaming the Game Awards. I have a really big, party/show, on the channel, so I'm very, very excited for that. Make sure, if you guys also want to follow me over on Twitter or subscribe to my second channel or support us on Patreon or YouTube memberships, links for all of them are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.